Good. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. Right, so we are exactly where we left off. And I'm going to have a go. It's daytime now. I'm seriously running out of days here before I go back to work. So this is going to be a right pain in the arse because everything I do is noisy. And when I'm working, the only time I can do it is really late at night. However, right, we're going to have a go at these rims. Now, what I'm going to use or try is one of these. Now, very, very aggressive, something like this, but that's what it needs to be. And we just want to get as much of this rust off as possible. I might try one of those as well. So same deal, just slightly different shape. Okay, but we're going to do this outside because I don't want to get dust everywhere as much as possible inside the shed. Okay, so let's go outside and give this a try. Okay, fantastic then. So I have cleaned up these rims, and they've actually come out really nice, to be fair. So just did it with the grinder wherever it is. Just did it with that wire wheel there. Yeah, and they've come out lovely. They've come out lovely. If they were like this on the bike, I never would have bothered taking the wheels apart. However, you can see that the rust is in there. Definitely. But overall, I'm well pleased with them in a minute. Okay. Trudy. Hello. So, next stage then, what I've done with these as well is I've just gone over them with a bit of emery cloth, just trying to scuff up the chrome as much as possible. And I'm hoping some paint will actually stick to these. We've overcome another problem. So our problem with this not having enough power on our grinder, I put a nut and bolt through it, and on the pillar drill here it's fantastic. Okay, which is good because that means that we can have a go at cleaning this up now. Okay, so we're going to paint the wheels and we're going to have a go at cleaning this hub. I've done all of the spokes now for the front wheel. I've done a couple for the rear, but I've lost them. Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, so I'll finish off those as well. But let's have a go at cleaning this, and then we'll have a go at painting them. Right. Okay. So look, we started. So we spent some money, and we've bought some. I bought more than one tin of paint actually. So I bought direct to rust. That's got to work, hasn't it? Surely. So we've got a silver one here. I've got a black one the same, silver black. I've got a lacquer and a can of chrome spray as well. So we'll top those up and take them off of our total bill just to that side of the video now. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment with how much money we got left to spend. So what have we done then? So I've cleaned the wheels. And I've given these rims, or this rim, I haven't painted the other one yet, we'll do that together. I cleaned them down, and then I've just given this has had 3 coats of Hammerite silver, straight to rust. Yeah, baby. Onto it. So let's paint this one. We'll give this one coat together. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, now my paintwork and spraying is renowned for how rubbish it is, but it does the job. It does the job. So what I'm going to do then is I've degreased these, wiped them down, and typically I've tied them up with rope, and I've got bits of them in strands of rope coming through the spoke holes. Not anymore though. Good. So that'll do. One coat. So that's had enough paint on it, but we're waiting for it to dry. This has had one coat. We'll give this another 2 coats. Okay, so we'll let that dry off. We'll come back to this in a minute.
Good morning. Very, very early in the morning this morning. So these have had 3 coats in, and there's no runs anywhere. This is unheard of for me. Actually, the paint's gone on really nicely. And it's gone off, which is great. So what I can do then is give them a coat of chrome. Now, the problem with this, I almost don't want to paint them because they look pretty good at the minute. I'm quite happy with them as they are. But we've got to try this chrome spray, haven't we, to see what happens. So yeah, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Okay, now then, I've used chrome spray before, but never on the wheel. And the problem I always have with chrome is it comes out really thick, and I always have. I've only used it a couple of times before. And runs usually. So we've got to be a little bit careful putting it on. So I've given it a good old shake up. Okay, that'll do. That's 1 coat. We'll give them 3 coats of this as well. It's what it says is on the tin in incredibly small handwriting, incredibly small writing. It says 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll give it 10 minutes and we'll come back and give it another coat, and then we'll do the same thing again, and we'll end up with 3 coats on these as well. Okay, so hold on. I've done this one already. Okay. Yes. Awesome. Okay, back in a bit. Bye.
Good evening. Back again on these wheels. Now they're looking great. Look. Now they're looking great. So they've had I gave them 2 coats in the end of this chrome stuff, and they've come up nice. Now again, remember, we're not going immaculate. We're going adequate. There's nothing wrong with adequate. Right. Okay. So now then, chrome looks great. The problem is it's only decorative chrome, isn't it? So it won't be very strong, and if anything gets on it, you won't be able to rub it off, or you won't be able to clean them particularly well. Okay, and the idea, I think, what it says on the tin is if you do, you just got to touch it up again. Now, I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some lacquer on it. So I've got some lacquer, Halford's lacquer this is, so I don't know what it's going to be like. But it is petrol resistant. And when you read it on the back, it says if you let it cure, it will give it a tough, durable, gloss, protective finish. That's what we're going to go with. Okay, so we're going to lacquer the chrome and see what happens. Now it does say on the chrome tin that you're not supposed to lacquer it, so it may lose its colour. But I'm not worried particularly about that as long as the finish is good. Okay, so what we've got to do with this then, it says we can give it 3 coats. Each coat has got to be done within 10 to 15 minutes of the last. And then once you do the last one, you've got to leave it for 48 hours to cure fully. That's what it says on the tin. So that's what we're going to do then. We're going to give it 3 coats now. We'll give them 3 coats now. And then we're going to let them sit before we do anything else with these wheels for a couple of days. Okay, and then we'll see if the finish is any good. Okay, so I've got to shake this up. Now, lol, I have got a mask and goggles as well. I am wearing this stuff when I do stuff. I'm not going to put the mask on when I just quickly spray this now with you, but I will do later on. Okay, I'll put the mask on while I'm doing it now. I'm feeling guilty now for breaking so many health and danger laws. Well, now look at that. Look at that. We've lost the chrome and it's gone like gunmetal grey with the lacquer. So that's our chrome. And what happens then when we try to lacquer chrome? You see it goes this colour. So we lose our chrome effect and it goes more like a gunmetal grey actually. So chrome, lacquered chrome. But I think I'm going to have to lacquer them. I'm going to have to do it. So I'm afraid to say we can't have chrome. We're going to have to go this. Now I'm beginning to wonder whether or not I should have just painted them silver with the silver paint and then just lacquered straight onto the silver without bothering with the chrome. But you live and learn, don't you? You live and learn. So this is what we're going to end up with. Yeah. Okay, so this is had 1 coat. Okay, now I'm not going to video this because I'll just paint them. Okay, so I'll just give them 3 coats and then we'll sit on them for a couple of days, put them over to the side, and we can carry on cleaning up some other bits, can't we, while we're doing it. Okay, so bear with me, I'll be back with you shortly. Right, okay, we're back. We're back in the shed. Wheels are still, the lacquer's still going off. Got another day, 48 hours it said with the lacquer for those. So we're 24 hours in with that. However, we're going to have a go with about cleaning up this hub. And we've overcome the problem of this thing slowing down too much. I've put it on this pillar drill. Now, this is a bit scary to use, I'll be honest with you. So all I've done is put a nut and bolt through it. And it's on there. I am a bit worried about losing skin with this, so we're going to be using a pair of gloves and goggles, and yes, Lawrence, a mask as well, while we're actually having a go at doing this thing. Okay, so this might get noisy and vibrating. Okay, look at this. This is coming up lovely. That's a good enough finish for us. Do you know what I mean? This is all we're after. Now then, there are some little bits here look, where the grinding wheel won't go in there, so we need a smaller way of just cleaning up these little bits there. But look at that. That is fabulous. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Look, we've got to get into those bits there as well, haven't we? Okay, we'll do that with a drill. I've got some little wire brushes for a drill we can put on there. Ah, superb, superb. Anyway, I'm doing this whilst cooking Sunday dinner because my wife's working. So I've just got to go and sort it out and then we'll crack back on with this. See you in a sec.